back to the channel. This is obviously something a bit different. This is a wee game of Fortnite that I played. Sorry I haven't been making videos this week. Oh, hang on a second. Goal! Oh, and the ball disappeared. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so sorry I haven't been making videos this week. Their ball back. Their ball back. There's the ball back. I've just had so much, life gets in the way. I didn't actually plan to make this video. I was playing a bit of Fortnite and managed to do alright. So I thought, well, do you know what? I can just fire this over. The beauty of the PS4 is you can share and record something. And I'm about to miss this jump. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, missed it. Yeah, so the beauty of the PS4 is you can just kind of share it and then that saves it. And you can fire it over to your PC and kind of do what you like with it, really. And in this case, I've decided to make a wee video. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you want to see more Fortnite, let me know. I'm pretty rubbish at Fortnite. But you know what? Oh, I love this music. That's a great dance. And this very generous man giving me a shield. So, and continuing to dance. Anyway. Yeah, so he's a John Wick character, which is great. So I managed to get in with what is quite a pretty good team here. I watch Fortnite a lot, but I don't really play it a lot. So it's kind of nice to get a game with what is a good set of 3 here. The guys were quite generous. I actually played in a game previous to this where the guys just killed me. Which, yeah. I guess that's still a bit like that in Fortnite, unfortunately. But yeah, these 3 guys were fantastic. So big shout out to them. I'll see if they've got any channels, and I'll certainly stick them in the description. So as you can see, we're heading into Tilted Towers, which if you know Fortnite is generally a bad idea. And generally anyone that starts in Tilted usually ends up, well, finishing in Tilted. Let's be honest. So I was kind of lucky. I'd managed to pick up a blue shotgun, which is pretty good. And this blue, I would say a sniper, but I don't even know if it's really a sniper. A single shot really is probably the best way to put it. But yeah, I'd managed to get that. I've also got some grenades. Got myself a med pack. And then we found some guys. And this is where it all started to... Well, this is where it all starts, so... So as you can see, one of the best things about this game is you can make and break walls, and it kind of gives you a bit of defense, or you can use it to attack people, whatever you want. And there he is, John Wick. And unfortunately somebody else got him. I thought I killed him. I was delighted. And then if you see top right, there's still a 0 in the list there, and I managed to drop my own shotgun. But now I have 3 blues, so that's excellent. I've got some heavy bullets. And then managed to pick up some grenades here as well. So I've now got 9 grenades, which is kind of important come a couple of minutes from now. So yeah, pretty interesting lineup there. I've got quite a lot of kit, to be honest. And then my teammates are having a go at somebody else here. I think it's Squeezer is having some issues, but they trying to make light work of it with a grenade launcher. So I go for the grenades, and somebody runs straight past me. So I figure, what the heck, I'll take a wee run around the other side here, and hopefully I'll be able to get him. Now, as it seems, I think my teammate actually gets this guy down, and then I just finish him off. 3 shots, and boom. So managed to pick up a whole bunch of stuff there. Generally just ammo and the odd bit of material. So I'm up to 999 wood, which is great because that means you can just build anything you want. Trying to help out my teammates by just kind of going different ways to them rather than just accepting what they're doing and going the same way. Trying to give the team another element, but also trying to stick together as well, because that's one of the main things that happens when you play this game. Is you'll quite often you'll get if you get isolated, you nearly always end up losing. So thankfully my teammates all wanted to kind of do the same thing, stay together. and just trying to figure out if any of this loot's any better than what I've already got, but it's all just pistol, so any of the higher up versions, oh, that's a bit rude. Anyway, yeah, most of the guns that I've got here are blue's pretty good. You can get up to, I think it's purple, there's maybe even one after purple, I can't remember, and we come flying off the board there, and unfortunately I choose to go into the top here when obviously my teammates have seen someone, and then I decide to go down the hill, which while they're killing him. Thankfully take no damage on that drop, but I end up taking damage on this drop because it's just a bit too long, but it's only a little bit of damage, so it's not a big deal. And then in the process of trying to decide if I want any of that loot, thankfully I turn around and this guy gets pegged from a wee bit further away, so I'm going to run away and help out, and then my teammate seals me in here, which is not very helpful, meaning I'm not really going to be any help during this one. He's managed to take the tree out, which is great, but now I have to get out of here, so I'm just going to take out the bottom one so that at least it's still secure, and then he just comes out with me anyway, so I don't know why he decided to leave himself in there, but there you go. That's a teammate helping out here, so we'll go up this way, try and take a look around, see if there's anyone left, which I don't think there is anyone left up here, and in actual fact, in just a second here, you can hear, there we go, one of my teammates gets smashed, so thankfully he's found his way into cover, but I thought about picking him up, but I decided, you know what, let's go and help out the team, taking off someone's shield there, which is great. Reloading. And you know what they say, the best form of defence is attack, so do you know what, I've got 7 grenades left, let's just go for it. That first one, bang, straight on someone, knocks him down, perfect. Throw a few more up here, just waste all the grenades, might as well. And finally managed to take him out as well, which is great, so that's a 1 kill. And then managed to take this guy down. And take off his shield here. And then the one-shot shotgun to the head. So that went really well, that worked really well for me, and I managed to get gold. Ah yes, so I said earlier on purple was one of the best, but obviously there's gold past that as well. Now this is the storm coming, so we kind of need to be getting going, but I managed to pick up that second med pack, which was great, because obviously I then fell down a hill, which I kind of knew what I was doing there, I needed to just get away. And then my team seems to do pretty well here, clearing up, and yeah, we've done okay there. There doesn't seem to have, the guys seem to have taken quite a lot of damage, but we've not come away with anyone going down again. So I'm just going to med pack up here, and I can med pack here, which will take my 55 up to 100. That's one of the other things, is that med packs are the only thing that'll take you to 100. I think your shield is done by various different types of shield. And you can see that there's someone's been building up the top there, but in actual fact, when I see him, I think he's just, yeah, we just saw him there, but I didn't see him during the game. My teammate's shooting towards someone, there we go, he finally hits the guy. And unfortunately I steal his kill, but to be honest with you, I'm rather delighted with that shot, because it was a one-shot headshot, I think, which is why it took him down. So yeah, no, delighted with that. So I get my 3rd kill of the game. And then we're going to continue down to the basketball court, just trying to make sure everything's reloaded, and I don't want to get too far away from these guys as well. Making sure that, because we did see that ramp kind of get finished. So anyway, there's a couple of airdrops coming in, so I'm going to go and take a wander up there and see if I can grab a hold of this airdrop. And as I said earlier on, one of the benefits of this game is you can build, so you can build all sorts of things. So I tend to, if I get an airdrop, I tend to build walls around it, just to try and give me some protection while I'm opening it, because quite often you'll spend a wee bit of time at an airdrop. Open the airdrop, not too bad, got some rockets, got a trap out of it, and there's a gold launcher there, but I don't really want that because I've got the gold rocket launcher. So I thought about taking the shield potion, but I don't really want to drop anything for it. Unfortunately tried to pick up the metal there, but just gave up in the end. And then I have a minor fail here in trying to remember how to edit things, because I put up this wall so I can edit it. So I think you can hear my team going on, and I've created a wee door there, and now I can get out. So yeah, so you can hear my team, they're obviously struggling, but they're obviously backing things in. So I actually get taken out that way, and I decide to go around this side, and it's fortunate I do because, well, yeah, there you go, enemy team. Missed completely, and then my 4th kill of the game, and then there's a guy right there, but I don't actually manage to get him. It's my teammates that do, and then I decide to shoot anyway. So yeah, that went well. So we're now at 4 kills for the game, which is pretty alright actually, considering, but obviously I took a lot of damage there, so now I'm going to go and get my shield back, which thankfully I remembered where it was, and none of the guys had used it. So finish up my shield, pick up the launcher that I don't want, and then pick up the launcher I do want. Finally mucking about a bit. I need to rearrange these things just so that they're in the right place so I can get to them quickly, and away we go. So the beauty now is that there are 4 of us and only 5 people left in the game, so you can see this guy's quite delighted to himself and using a minigun just to, well, I think he's celebrating early. I think that's probably the best way to put it. Unfortunately, one of my teammates locks me in and I can't edit their walls because it's their walls and not mine, so yeah, typically I get stuck inside. And then it's just going to take us a bit of time here to try and find the last guy. So my teammates have a launcher there, and basically all they're trying to do is, it's kind of like a trampoline launcher, and basically what they're trying to do then is have a look around and see if they can find anyone. I see this other med pack, so I think, well, do you know what, I'm at 56, I might as well take the other med pack just to make sure. And then I can still pick up another med pack, so that's made that quite easy. And obviously, as you can see, the med packs take quite a lot of time, but I'm now up to full health and 50 shield, so that's pretty good. I was saying earlier on, there's different types of shield. Basically, you can get kind of mini ones, and then you can get the medium pots. They're kind of like, they do 50, the mini ones will do 25 each, but you can only take 2 25s, and that's the maximum then, and then you can take a 50 to make that up to the 100, but yeah, so it wouldn't make a difference if I picked up some shield. There is like a massive one as well that's like all shield and all health. Interestingly, my teammate gets shot down there. I had been randomly firing these rockets, but my teammate seems to get shot down there. But I ran to them thinking that they would have taken damage, but strangely enough they hadn't actually taken any damage. Or they'd taken some damage, but certainly not enough to put them down, so I didn't need to revive them. So I just thought I'd have a wee wander around. But generally, I turn back on myself here because my teammate is using his minigun, I wouldn't say efficiently, but he's certainly using it hard. And then we're going to just take a wee quick wander around, try and find this last guy. Trying to kind of flush him out, because obviously you can see how small the circle's getting now. And all we're doing to do, all 4 of us, is try and find one last guy, which I think my teammates actually seem to find through that wall, and one of them goes down here actually, right in that explosion. However, we do get our win.
Yes.
So yeah, went really well, really delighted with that. Thought I'd go and shoot my teammate just for the fun of it. 4 kills, quite happy with that, and a victory. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?